I told my parents that they neglected me because of my brother's illness. My brother Kevin is 20 now and he moved out 2 months ago. He has misophonia, which means certain sounds make him really angry or upset. He got diagnosed when he was 7 and I was 4. The doctor said Kevin had one of the worst cases he'd ever seen. After that, everything in our house changed. Turns out every single one of Kevin's triggers was connected to me. My laugh set him off, the way I walked set him off, my chewing set him off, even my breathing sometimes. I remember being 6 years old sitting in the back of Dad's car. I laughed at something on my tablet and Dad slammed on the brakes and screamed at me to shut up. Kevin was covering his ears in the front seat, rocking back and forth. Dad pulled over and made me sit there in silence for 20 minutes until Kevin calmed down. Dinner time was the worst. Mom and Dad would eat with Kevin at 6. I had to stay in my room and wait. When Kevin finished eating, he'd go upstairs and then Mom would call me down. I'd eat alone at the table with my cold plate of food while they watched TV in the living room. This happened every single night for years. Family trips were just the 3 of them. They'd go to the zoo or the movies or the beach and I'd stay with our neighbor, Mrs. Walsh. She was nice, but she wasn't my family. When I asked why I couldn't come, Mom would say it was too risky. One wrong sound from me and Kevin's whole day would be ruined. Even when I was home, I had to be quiet all the time. I learned to walk on my toes so my footsteps wouldn't bother him. I stopped laughing. At school, my teachers asked if something was wrong because I never talked during lunch or recess. I just didn't know how to be loud anymore. I spent most of my time in my room doing homework or reading. My friends would invite me over and I'd go to their houses as much as possible because being home felt like walking through a minefield. Kevin moved out in September to live with his girlfriend 2 hours away. Suddenly, Mom and Dad wanted to spend time with me. Mom started asking me to go shopping with her. Dad wanted to watch shows together. Last week, they suggested a family game night. This morning, Mom knocked on my door at 8. I was studying for my biology exam and hadn't slept much. She asked if I wanted to see a movie with her this afternoon. Something snapped inside me. I told her no. She asked why not, and I said I didn't want to pretend we were close now, just because Kevin was gone. She got this hurt look on her face and said she was trying. That's when I said it. I told her she neglected me my entire childhood because of Kevin's illness, that they chose him every single day and I got nothing, that I raised myself because they were too busy protecting him from the sounds I made just by existing. Mom's face went red. She yelled that I was being jealous and cruel, that they did their best, that Kevin needed more help and I should understand that. Dad came upstairs and took her side. He said they were trying to fix things now and I was throwing it back in their faces. I grabbed my backpack and left. I went to my friend Zoe's house and studied there all day. When I came home at 9 that night, the house was dark. Mom and Dad were in their room with the door closed. They haven't talked to me since.